Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to Experience Learning. This is Programming Discussion 2. So in first programming discussion, we discussed about that how the simple Java program can be written, and there is some theory discussion also. Please watch these videos first. And now I'm going to discuss about that how the object will be created. In just the previous video, I have discussed about that the class, object, the difference between class and object, and how I mean how it's stored in the memory space. This has been already discussed. So today we are going to discuss with the hands-on code. Hope it will be beneficial to you, especially those who are from IT aspirants and those who have decided to learn Java from scratch. I think this will be beneficial for them. Okay, let's start. And before going to start about it, I have just a request. Please subscribe the channel, and if you like this video, press the like button. Okay, okay, let's start. Okay, so I'm going to discuss about how the object is created and where it is stored, where the class is stored. Please for this see the JVM architecture which is already discussed. Okay, now I'm going to write a simple class will be written. The class name is for example box, and this class have some attribute as well as some behavior. Okay, so here I have given the name of the class box. Fine. I'm writing the attribute of the class. So I'm decided to give it int length, breadth, and height. I've decided to give three attributes: length, breadth, and height. So for this I have written L, B, H. Okay. Uh, and now and I'm going to write the behavior. Say for example, I have decided to calculate the volume of the box. Okay, so here I am writing void vol, and it will be calculated. Okay, that and v equals to L into H into B. Okay, length, breadth, height, or you can write the length, breadth, length, height, breadth, whatever. So the value will be calculated. And one thing, to take the values of it, take the values of length, breadth, and height. I'm writing another function. Okay, say for example, I'm writing the function as get function, and here I'm going to write it as L equals to, okay, as argument int A, int B, int A, M, and int N. Actually the B is already used, that's why I have used the another name L A, and B equals to M, and H equals to N. Fine, the values are set. Now there will be a display function to display the volume of it, or we can display it here also. Okay, I'm displaying this here also. I've displayed it here. Okay, fine. Now here I'm going to and one thing I have forgotten to tell you. Here I have written that import java.lang.star. Here the java.lang is a package, a lang package, which is used to write to develop the Java program. uh, if you write, or if you may not write it, but by default it will be imported. Here I have written, but you may or may not write it. Okay, when I will discuss about package, I think this part will be clear to you. Okay, now just remember that by default that the java.lang package is imported. It's like we are writing that hash include stdio.h. So we are including something. So here we are importing something, but here by default it is imported already. You may or may not write it. Okay, fine. Now I have the public static void main is written, and you know that what is public static void main from the first programming discussion. Now I am going to create the object. How the object will be created? Here the class name is box. Okay, fine. So I am writing box. I have to give a name of it. Okay, I am giving the ob1 equals to new is the operator, new box. New is able to allocate the memory from heap area. Remember one thing, in case of Java, the object will be always created in the heap area, not in the stack and other area. Always the object will be created in the heap area. And when the object is created, the data member is actually able to get the memory. Otherwise not. And for example, here, if whenever I am writing that ob1 here in 1 second. Okay, so when I'm writing ob1, for this ob1, the data member, not the function, the data member will able to get the memory. Here we have al b h. So here it is able to get the memory for L, B and H. And if we are writing again that box OB2 equals to new box, again another OB2 will be created for allocating the memory of L, B and H. So in numbers of object can be created, and for each creation it will allocate the memory from heap area. How much amount of memory will be created based on the number of and type of attributes. Here we have int type of 3 types of attribute, and for this if it's taking 4 byte, so it will take 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12 byte. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to write it. So here I have written that box ob1 equals to new box, and now I am going to create the going to call the function ob.get, sending the values 2, 3, 4, and then I am going to call it ob1 dot. Okay. Okay, fine. I think it's okay. Okay, let's check. First, check the here the box is only written. This is a .java file, and now I am going to compile it. Java C The name is box. Okay, box.java. Okay, it's compiled successfully. Now see that what is created, box.class. Class file is created, and here as we have given the class name box as writing the caps, so here the box.class file is created. So for run this code I have to write that java box. Okay, now you will able to get the volume is 24 is given and the main is executed, and that's why here the main is written, the some message is written, that's why it's showing it. Okay, now most of the time we have a question that is it possible to make the object in another class? Yes, of course. In fact, I personally prefer to write the main, that means the PSVM, in another class, and I generally consider the class as a driver class where I can write the main. So here you can write another class for creating the object. For creating the object, you can make it in another class. I'm just trying to trying to correct the indentation of it, and here it should be okay, fine. And I'm doing one thing. I'm deleting the class file. Okay, uh, as you can understand it properly, I'm deleting the class file. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to run it. First I have to compile it. I save it now. Hope so, but not sure about it. Okay, save the program. Now I'm going to compile it. Take some time. Okay, it's compiled, and now I'm going to run it. Okay, before going to run it, let's check that how many class file has been created. There are two class file. One is box.class and another one is main.class. If I'm going to write box.class, what happened? Let's check. Okay, I'm writing that uh, Java box. I'm going to run using the box.class file. What's written here? That it's showing that the main method is not found. So as the main method is not there, we are not able to run. We are not able to run from the box dot class file. And if I'm using that Java main, another class file which has been created, Java main, if I'm going to write it, it's fine. You can see that it's fine, that we can create the object of one class in another class also. And now, for example, if we have uh, two mains, what happened? What do you think? Say, for example, I have two mains. I mean, two PSVM. What happened then? Here I have just writing main of box, and here I am writing main of main. Oh, it's written in this way: main of box and main of main. Okay. Now save it. Again, going to compile it. And we know that as we have two classes, two class file will be created. Again, you can check it. We can see that the two class files are there. And now I'm going to write the first one, the Java box. What happened? It's working fine. It's writing the main of box. And if I'm going to write Java min, still it's working. So you can have multiple classes, multiple mains within the class. So execution will be always started from the main. And which main, that means when you are writing the Java, that class file which has been created, and if the class file has a main, from where the execution will be started. And if you have multiple classes, multiple mains, so it will work accordingly. Hope you can understand. So writing multiple PSVM in multiple classes, there will be no problem. Multiple class file will be created and you have to run accordingly. So don't be confused. But if we don't have any PSVM in a function, we can see it in the Java box.java, and then whenever I'm writing Java box for the first time here, you can see it here. When I'm writing the Java box first time, that time we are not able to execute it because it's showing that, sorry, the main is not there, isn't it? So okay, so I think now you know that how the object is able to be created. You have to write the code in such a way that the concept will be there, how the object is. I mean, what is the object, what are the features of it, what are the behavior of it, you have to write it. And then you can create the object in same class or in the different class also. Hope you able to understand. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel, and if you like the video, press the like button. Okay, thanks everyone.